During the time between now and the last play session we had, I went and bought a horse.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get
Reputation
going.
for that.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Hey. Yep, that's me.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted Sir Radzik.
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzik must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't
I look
forget,
ready.
I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a badass cop. Ready to kick ass if I have to.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. And the jailhouse.
What are you
don't
looking
want
at?
to see the inside, not even as a guard.
What about you? Kick to your stall.
Too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
Go to the church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
Hey now.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
How's she bothered?
What's the problem here?
Kinda
This
just
is my
described it.
shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
I think you ought to leave the poor woman be.
Ha 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 ha.
Why should I?
Oh. Kinda want good prices at the armory, but,
Are you sure everything in your business is in order, Master Armourer?
What are you trying to say?
Just checking whether you're aware of the town ordinance saying the furnace of the forge must be at least 2 ells away from the nearest wooden building.
Of course I know.
So I can go to the rat house for the measure and check it. You know fire hazards are taken very seriously here.
No need. I wouldn't want to put you to any trouble.
Well, you can save me a lot of trouble by ending this little disagreement here reasonably.
All right. I'll let her stay.
Ah, that didn't hurt, did it?
not
Thank
bad.
you. Thank you 100-fold.
You're welcome. Just stay clear of trouble in future, understood?
Of course. Thank you.
Oi, you! Clear the streets! Move, move! I
Your
said
old
move!
neighbours are living here now. God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
I lost everything I had.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Idler's gonna idle. Clear the road! Oi!
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate?
Completely
Move your
interrupting the
carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Yeah, we're gonna have a drink now. Alright. Classic. You gonna teach me how to play a game?
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Alright. Not for me.
I'd rather not.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
I've already got one. On the ground floor. I'm being... Yep.
And the canon of St. Wenceslaus in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
God damn it. Ah, sh. Well, here goes. God damn it, Henry. What's wrong with you?
Come on, Your Grace. Show him what
Ow.
Bastard something
You
to remember
going to
you
cry
by.
now?
That'll show him. Teach that insolent pup a lesson.
Oh, come on, you punched through the
Go
guy.
on,
That
your
ain't fair.
best. Show him what-
Oh, did I kick his ass? I think I kicked his ass.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here?
Oh boy.
Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Well, him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
I actually
Yes.
do have a horse.
Really? What is it? A cart horse?
Actually, it's...
Never mind. I don't really care. Just try to keep up with me and don't fall off. God be with you.
Right, so if you buy a horse before... Interesting. But now that I have a horse, I don't have to take on pebbles. You're gonna give me that one? Probably only give it to me to borrow it. Actually, hang on. Oh, it's Bernard's. Fucking get on the horse.
Yeah.
Down! Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse.
Love this game. Hey, it's stay away from people if you can't ride a horse. Or before I fuck something.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
I'm right here, dumbass. You hurry up. Hurry up or I'll have you beheaded. Also, bold of them to trust me in Hans's company. You could, like, just... Gonna go faster
Look
or
here,
what?
blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil
spoil our hunt.
Right, I can see you being reasonable. That's appreciated. Not much of a bastard. Yeah. Is he gonna gallop? I thought he was galloping at some point. Also, he's got some very Nordic.
Let us talk of
Gideon.
something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful.
I'll
And
have
if
you
you don't
know,
cock
I'm a
it up
decent archer.
entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I've
I'll do the
won
best I can.
more
So-
games of Chump than you could ever imagine. Come around.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about Skalitz.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skalitz, and, well, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
I've been saying, dude. Like. Oh wow, we really fucking go out, huh? Okay, how about now?
Sir?
What?
I thought we were going to get...
It's
Oh,
not
Nate.
still
Good luck to you.
fucking dark,
I'll
you
have to get something to eat. I'm
dumbass.
starting to get hungry. Sir? I thought
There's
we were gonna
fucking light on the
Nate.
ground,
I'll be
you
with you.
dumbass. Fuck you. Oh my god.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Ugh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
I'm better.
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Hang on. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck it. Oh, for God's sake. I'm good at hunting, but not at... I'm good with the bow in this game, but not at point-blank range. God damn it. Did it just... Oh, how did that miss? I guess hitting logs in a river is a little easier than hitting a fucking rabbit. Jeez. There he is. So loaded down with air that I...
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Show me. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Jesus, the insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin. But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now come along.
100
Let's go and hunt
groschen.
some real game.
Okay, dude, let me just tell you, I kind of already got this covered, bro. We don't need to go for any more.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're gonna chase down that swine!
Oh, you mean the boar, not yourself. Gotcha. Please, better blend between
Come on, Henry! Keep up! Yeah, yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh shit.
Oh, shit! Melly!
Yeah, how's that block?
Getty! Yeah.
Doing so bad now, am I? A master stroke! Alright, you bastard. Where are you? Oh, we hit each other. Oh shit. Oh come on, let me fucking hit him. Fucking cock. Allow me to loot their camp if you don't. I've gotten better lockpicking because I remember how I'm actually supposed to. Are you serious? Fuck you. Task. Training. Oh, you. I Whoa! What the fuck? Did I read that right? No, wait. How many groschen did they have? Oh, 160. I read that as 600. I'm like, holy shit, they're loaded. Oh man, they fucking killed this horse.
Ha! Let's have a look at you. Are you injured? Henry! What the fuck happened? You turned up uninvited at some Cuman social gathering. And you took them all? So it seems. God's holy britches! I never knew you had it in you, Henry.
Goddamn right.
Remind me never to get on the wrong side of you.
Yeah,
That
no
wound
shit.
on your head doesn't look good. Not to worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it fucking feels.
Wait, who just
You'll have to help me get
follow?
back to Ratte. Come along then,
Leave a
sir.
tab. Thank you for the follow. We've just saved Sarons.
It's Lord Capon.
I'll have to check after
Get
this.
here, everybody. You, help him.
Help him as he just. What do you mean I failed the objective?
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Boom.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
Yes, we're celebrating me. Now let me do all the work.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
Oh, God.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurva!
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Bro, I already got a horse. Gotta talk.
Can we go? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm ready, Captain.
I guess I could have sold my
Good.
stuff, but whatever.
Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
I'm nobody's lackey, no.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
Yeah, I don't know why it failed. It must be like a glitch. No, Pebbles isn't my horse. Trojan is my horse. Are you fucking serious? They're making me mount the new horse. I don't care about Pebbles. Fucker. Hell with you. Trojan's my horse. I prefer Trojan as my horse. Gives me a sense of protection. What the fuck are you bitching about?
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beasts could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's...
I swear I won't let them destroy it, Smee. I'd just like to know.
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow. How could anyone be so cruel? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that?
Tell him that you came as soon as you could.
What a fucking mess.
Look out.
How could anyone be so cruel?
God damn it all.
What?
Fincher.
Who's
really,
there?
That's his name.
Easy. I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
Well, let's see. Smooth, Henry, real smooth. That one horse named my
Why?
I can't remember if I have a mod that added some.
Tracks. Someone fled to the north.
Someone definitely.
Aha. This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Ah, yar. Now we'll. Hang on.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Bastard really got me good. How could it have gone so wrong? And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. One kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself. But I'll already be there, waiting for them. Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp, and they'll take care of you there. No, my friend. I'm not long for this world. Go. Before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me. You know I can't leave you here. If they find you, I know. What kind of nonsense is that? Christ's sake, what other options do I have? What do we got here?
Yeah, what do we got here,
Great.
fucker? Surrender now! Now!
Kurva!
Kurva! Ow!
Oh! Ow! Fucking hell!
Ow! God damn it! Take a. Thought about that first. Oh, come on. Could have taken that clench upgrade.
I'm gonna enjoy this. What's the matter? Come on.
Fuck you.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Trying to navigate around the bushes
Bring it
because normally
on.
you wouldn't be able to navigate them either.
Way off.
That's fucking right. Is his name Przemyśl? Like the World War I fortress they got? Przemyśl. Okay, that's close enough. Alright, fucker.
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Oh, come on. Oh, I've got an item here.
Why, it's a hoof pig. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
Take your one. Gotta say about it. A bit of meat. Burgers. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna take it. Righty then. Wonder if the mentioned something about Ginger when he was talking on the ground. Also about making it back to camp, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to haul them back to camp at this point. Dying guy not have anything? I already looted.
Yeah.
He was here just now. Damn it.
Of course. Of course it was the Ginger. I should have known.
There were bandits here. 2 of them. Right there to the north in the woods.
What? You saw them?
They attacked me and they're dead.
You killed them?
One of them. The other was already dying. He had this on him. It must be from the stud farm.
All right. Ask the folk here about it. I'll take the men and scout the woods. Good luck to you. Men! We know where they are.
Hey.
Follow me!
Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? Oh dear. That looks painful.
That's all you gotta say about it. You useless prick.
Speaking of a prick,
Do you know anything about this hoof pick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Ratte, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water.
There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. Good luck to you.
Guess that helps. And as your crabs.
Good day to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
All right, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
God be with you.
Right. I've got to search the other charcoal burner.
God be with you.
Has anyone here seen Ginger?
That boy from the stud farm?
Yes, that's the one.
No, he's not here. But he passed through not long ago, on the way to Talmberg.
Oh my god.
Follow the stream to the west, and you'll find more charcoal burners there. Good luck to you.
Ginger! The fuck are you? Where is he?
Well, he was telling the truth. I wasn't expecting that.
Indeed. I thought he was hiding.
Thought he was hiding what?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Well, if you go south from here, you'll come across Old Andrew's Inn on the road.
Oh my god.
If you go along the road from there to the east, you'll reach Neuhof.
I know where Neuhof is. The boy isn't there.
Ah, I see. I can't help you then. I've never noticed anyone of that description around here.
That's odd. The charcoal burners by the stream told me they know Ginger and that he comes to visit you.
Horseshit! They probably just said that to get rid of you. Nobody likes a stranger sticking his nose into their business.
It's the business of my liege lord. I'm here because of what happened at Neuhof, and that boy knows something about it. Let me talk to him.
Hold your horses. First, prove you're with the garrison.
How? You want me to bring the whole garrison here?
If there's no other way. Because there's been 2 brutes asking after him too. And they look like they'd cut his throat without blinking.
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey,
All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujitz until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring.
Yeah,
there's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled though. You could
but I
easily
gave myself
miss it.
Good.
Decent charisma.
Thanks for your help.
I have a decent passing them. What's up, bitch?
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Tell me everything.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Fine,
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss.
I remember.
I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. And I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one
did
from
I
Ushitz
actually
came back.
kill the one nice
I didn't
bandit?
dare come out until I
Shit.
was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Probably bears.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still.
There was nothing you could do. That's all. Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
Huh.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Give a fuck about you.
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
I'm murdered. Well...
I suppose I could.
Guess they're different.
Do you know where I can find them?
I don't, but they must be lurking about somewhere.
Wow.
Well, I'll have a look. But if I find them, then...
I understand.
Fuck you, dude. I should have just lied. I would. I fucking shot right between.
There you are, knave. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
I only drew.
You're dead.
I only aggroed one of them somehow. What the fuck?
I'm over here. Peace.
You. Good exchange though.
fucking hell!
Oh god.
No kurwa! God. Here. Shit. Peace. God.
Down. Off of the. I still don't understand how I only aggroed one of them. That's kind of funny. Perhaps this one will beg from her. Did I get him? Can't tell if I hit him or not. Okay, he's just glitched there. That's cool. Got him!
God.
Dear God! Look at that face! Look at that face. The face of a man who's seen too much shit.
I bear good tidings.
Already?
Yeah, dude,
They're
dead.
out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Yeah.
I bring news. Oh, hey, Sir Redzig.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story,
Oh, come
or
on,
just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Brief.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyed, and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
Thanks for the groschen. Alright, let's go. Oh, come on! What do you mean I couldn't tell? What? Oh, for God's sakes. You know what? Fuck it, I don't. Hey, Captain Bernard, I found Ginger. He's coming back, by the way. Fucking off to Ujits. Christ. Okay. So, it's obvious that this is, like, their first time developing a game. And don't get me wrong, it's still a fantastic game, but there's certain things like that. It's just like, oh, I had to turn it into this guy first and then talk to the other guy. It's like, well, when you make an open-ended RPG like that, you got to account for the fact that maybe the players are just gonna like do something else first, but not ignore the other thing that can be done. Right? It's like, again, it is what it is, but like, god damn it. Traitor. Well, if this is a private area, then close the fucking door. Wait a minute. Hey, you! Hey!
I feel quite hungry.
Are you serious? Worm, not now. I got him. He literally happened to run past me. Excellent. No, get the fuck back here, you idiot. I can outrun you, fucker. Who the fuck are you?
Take that! Is that the best you can do?
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean he's dead? Why are you looting him? What's going on?
You showed him. Thank you, that thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
I already looted the guy, but alright. For your caution. Hold on, that wasn't the guy I was... Wait, he's still not dead, though. He just got knocked out. What the fuck? What? No, wait, I want his lockpick. Aren't easy to come by. Oh, he had 5 lockpicks on him? Oh, you're still... Hey!
Kurva! Enough! You've got me! Leave me be! Had enough. Please, leave me be. For the love of God, I only stole a piece of bread. I was starving.
Oh. Oh. You'll die for that.
Well,
But he took
I'll tell
the
you
food
what.
off of him.
keep it.
What? You mean it?
Get lost before I change my mind.
God fucking damn it, man. I was just like, oh man, the guy I'm looking for happens to already be like brushing by my side and running away. That's perfect. And no, it was just some poor like, some poor bastard who was just trying to get by, and I kicked his ass. That's so fucking good. Oh shit. This is one of the best RPGs ever made.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who is Limpy?
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
Has he been sus?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
How come he limped?
No, fuck off.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about
you.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well.
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. No!
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with, relatives or friends?
He was a loner. We didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Perhaps you ladies know.
Jesus Christ, your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell.
Yes, several times today, actually.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well.
Ask away.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Yeah.
That's...
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. What do you need? Of course.
Do you know what...
Not a clue.
Okay,
That's all.
well.
God be with you.
Oh.
God be with you. I don't know any...
Do you know what Lubosh was...
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Like the priest.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all.
Now I need to speak to the
Take care
priest of
now.
Uzhitz. A perfectly normal priest, I would assume. Knock, knock. FBI, open up. Federal Burgage investigator. Lee. Godwin. Do you have any work for me?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Father Godwin.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Did you know
Bit of a lot.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Could be condemning innocent.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you. What the...
Actually, you know.
What the... God be with you.
Look at... I know Henry is standing on the stairs, but the framing just made him look so fucking short.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly.
That's fucking hilarious.
For how
long? He's a real boy now.
Just the one night?
There we go. Yep, you were...
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything.
Where the fuck did the...
But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless, and we had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanush to send that old grouch Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujits, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
A drunk priest? Isn't that against the vows too? Oh, believe me, there's a lot things.
It doesn't matter what happened.
That's not what I selected.
The important thing is, a witness who could have led me further is nailed
My
to
point
a wall,
is,
and the only
you've
person who
only
knows
just
what he
begun
knew
to
refuses to tell me.
No, Father
You
Godwin.
could put it that way, but I don't think you're being entirely fair, my son.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal.
What?
Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
You're just making excuses. The people who say the church is corrupt are right. You don't care about anyone, only your own comfort.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Really sorry. You've no idea how wrong you are.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. Tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Straight out of Ujits. Okay, enough about preaching.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Oh, God.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Shit, this might be the quest. This is the quest. Whoops! Oh, she's back. Look at that. I don't remember how much of this is Twitch friendly, so good luck, everyone. Actually, there is a section in here that's not Twitch friendly. So good luck, everyone. Enjoy.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Oh, for God's sakes. Let's fucking go. Oh, the best soundtrack in this game. Bar fight. Let's fucking go.
Come on, bailiff. You want to fight? Come and get it. Here.
Who the fuck is hitting me? You!
Whoa.
I didn't like your face the second I saw it.
Goddamn.
Ah. Oh fuck! Yeah, I got that guy. Who the fuck are you? Oh yeah, get the bailiff.
Take that.
I got you, Father Godwin. Kick his ass. All right, kick. I can kick. Yeah, I got him.
So, my dear, would you like to have a little ring on the bell?
Oh god. Prepare to minimize your windows if you don't like to see lewd things.
Right, Henry.
A priest
Stop
that
that nonsense,
imbibles
Godwin.
gambles.
You gotta be
Interesting.
mindful.
Oh, he does.
What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful. You don't
God
hurt
damn it, my
yourself.
stomach hurts.
Yeah, Henry.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
The good Christian stream, I promise. Perhaps not.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
And that's how Henry became a man. I'm gonna save real quick because I don't remember where the save point is. And this, everyone, is why Father Godwin is the best character in this fucking game, and why I'm happy he's back in the second one.
Well, I have to say that was a fine